Shame didn't yell. It whispered my old name. Shame in the bedroom, sitting by the bed, reading every failure I buried in my head. Said, you are what you did, don't forget what you said. But Christ walked in, now to hold me dead. Shame in the bedroom, I see through the lie. You don't tell the truth, you just weaponize my life. Blood on my story, grace in my eyes. You can't call me dirty when the king calls me mine. It was 3 a.m., room dark, phone dead. Sitting staring back like it knew what I hid. Then I heard pages turning slow, one by one, like somebody found a book I never wanted. Opened up, a voice said, remember? I didn't move. He said I brought receipts. I looked by the bed, a figure sat still with a folder on his knees. Name was Shame. Shame said, I'm not here to hurt you, I'm here to be honest. You call it grace, but let's talk about your process. Remember who you were, remember what you wanted. Remember all the prayers you prayed and still broke promise. At first it sounded righteous like conviction with proof, but it had no hope, so I knew it wasn't truth. Shame said, you're fake, I said, I'm forgiven. Shame said you fell, I said, Christ lifted. Shame said they knew you, I said, God knows me. Shame said you're dirty, I said, blood washed clean. Shame said you should hide, I said, light heals wounds. Shame said stay silent, I said, truth breaks wounds. Shame said you your past, I said, that's so tomb. Shame said no one stays, I said, Christ walked through. Calculated condemnation, masquerading as correction, manufacturing isolation through selective recollection, turning history to identity, turning scars into a sentence, trying to make repentance feel like spiritual imprisonment. Shame that files, but no future attached. Had details of falls, but no blood in the facts. Had screenshots of sin, but no cross in the frame. Had every old wound, but forgot my new name. In the bedroom, sitting by the bed, reading every failure I buried in my head. Said, you are what you did, don't forget what you said. But Christ walked in, now to hold me dead. Shame in the bedroom, I see through the lie. You don't tell the truth, you just weaponize my life. Blood on my story, grace in my eyes. You can't call me dirty when the king calls me. Then I saw it, shame never wanted me holy, it wanted me hidden. Never wanted repentance, it wanted a prison. Never wanted me healed, it wanted me quiet, so it could keep preaching in the dark like a tyrant. It said, if they knew everything, they would leave. I said Jesus knew everything, it still chose me. It said you don't deserve mercy, I said that's the point. Grace ain't a paycheck, it's blood in the void. Shame in the sheets, shame in the silence, shame in the mirror with spiritual violence. Shame in the memory, shame in the bloodstream. Shame tried to bury the man got redeemed. I don't want comfort if comfort is hiding. Don't want religion that keeps me from rising. Don't want a mask with a smile painted on it. I want the freedom the blood placed upon me. Spirit got louder, the folder caught fire. Pages went blank when the grace got higher. Shame stepped back like it lost that control. I said you can't own what the cross made whole. No name, no claim, blood speaks, no shame. Light in, lies out, Christ life. I'm found grace, one fifth, new heart, old dead. Shame in the bedroom, sitting by the bed, reading every failure I buried in my head. You are what you did, don't forget what you said. But Christ walked in, now to hold me dead. Shame in the bedroom, I see through the light. You don't tell the truth, you just weaponize my life. Blood on my story, grace in my eyes. You can't call me dirty when the king calls me mine. The room got quiet, the photo was ash. And for the first time I didn't hide from my past, because shame knew